Right. We've been in this game a long time. So we've under the EOS-GIST program, which is the Earth Observing System, Data Information System. So we have these series of large data active archive centers that process huge amounts of data, and we've been doing that for years. And so there are some practices that definitely I would like to highlight. One is I think we really have sort of gravitated towards a community of practice, okay, where we formally have actually pulled the scientists and engineers together to talk about big data challenges and big data interests. The other one that Zach kind of mentioned was looking at open standards and making sure that those can be broadly applied and actually having a standard setting kind of body that allows us to then agilely address the issue of interoperability. So I think we've got to think about these challenges in advance of that. And as Zach has mentioned, we can't forget about the infrastructure. I have to sort of reemphasize that because we sort of build these capabilities. The data comes off the birds or the capabilities that are actually the sensing capabilities, and then it actually hits the ground, and we try to figure out how to then move it, right? So even moving it on center is a challenge. Right. So not only just the wide area network and the collaboration that happens from point to point geographically, but just even on center, how do we make sure that the infrastructure is robust enough to manage that? We got to have a dialogue around cloud, and right, that is sort of the next big thing I think that's going to change the way the business practices that we use to manage big data. I'm actually generating kind of doing a proof of concept around a data storage cloud on center to sort of prove out kind of how do we provide sort of a storage as a service for this big data kind of drive or need or requirement.
Wow, terrific.